What is going on, YouTube? The books that I chose for today's video specifically relate to things that are happening right now in our nation. Specifically, I'm talking about the ICE raids, the protests, and those who are defending what ICE is doing, including the president and his administration calling to ramp up those raids. With that being said, the two books that I want to talk about today are Our Missing Hearts and The Chain Gang All-Stars. Because unlike the typical dystopian recommendations, these two books were inspired by the things that are happening right now in America. Let's start with Our Missing Hearts. This story is set in a near future America, where a law called Preserving American Culture and Traditions Act has been passed, where basically anything that is seen as anti-American is now illegal, specifically anything from a different culture. And while this book focuses on the hate towards Asian Americans, I believe it is incredibly relevant to what we are seeing today, where people see the simple act of doing something that honors your culture as being either non-American or refusing to assimilate, which is fueled by nothing but hate and fear. One of the things that this law allows in this story is for the government to disappear people. If they feel like a parent is not going to raise that child to be a good American, they are able to take that child and place them wherever they deem fit, with no warning or word of where those kids have gone, which again parallels the very things that we are seeing today in America, where masked men and women are taking people in their unmarked vans to undisclosed locations. And lastly, this story shows the importance of resistance, because at the end of the day, being silent is the same as being complicit. The next book that I would like to talk about is The Chain Gang All-Stars. And while this book does not directly relate to immigration, the disappearing of people, or protests, I still feel that it relates very much to what we are seeing in this nation, specifically the dehumanizing of people, especially people that we see as criminals, and the way that too many Americans see violence as an opportunity for entertainment. The Chain Gang All-Stars features a league where two prisoners have to fight to the death, and this league is watched by millions. It is just entertainment. And today we are seeing far too many instances of these ICE raids being used as entertainment, where we have the official White House account tweeting out ASMR videos of literal humans in shackles and chains. And now there is talk of a show with Dr. Phil where he goes on ICE raids and films it. In the same way that this book does not see prisoners as humans, we have gotten to a place in this country where there are millions of Americans who do not see these people as human beings, all because they are here illegally. They see them in chains and shackles. They see them being sent to concentration-style prisons in El Salvador. They see them being stripped off of the streets, being pulled away from their husbands, their wives, their children, and they see it as entertainment. And it is disgusting. But it's a harsh reality that we as Americans need to face, because we cannot defeat the hate in this country if we don't see the hate for what it truly is. If we don't see it for as vile as it is. And I think this book beautifully captures the true hate that exists in this nation. But let me know, have you guys read these books? And if you have, do you think that they relate to this current moment? And if there are any other recently published books that you think belong in the same conversation, let us all know in the comments below. But that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.